Hi there, welcome to Yazi's Journey. I am Yasmin, and today I am going to share what is in my fridge. Every maybe once a month I have to go into the fridge, clean it, and today there's not much in there. There's few things in there, so I'll share that with you. And honestly, today I am not even cooking. Whatever is left over, that's what we will eat. We are the kind of family who will eat leftovers, so that's what's gonna happen, because I cannot do a project like that, clean the fridge and then cook and all of that. It gets a bit too much for me. I don't like that. So we'll be eating leftovers, and then I'll go through what's in there, clean it, check the freezer, then I will be able to go the groceries. I don't go groceries without cleaning the fridge and seeing what is missing. Otherwise, if I go the grocery, I pick up, oh, we might need this, we might need that. I don't do it. I can't do it that way. So now I have to have my tea first and then start that project. My husband and the children are out. Spring is starting. The whole little farm is muddy, wet. The dogs ripped a bunch of little things. They're gonna clean that. They are also going hiking, the homeschooling, we homeschool. So I thought, you know what? Since they are going hiking for homeschooling project, I need to clean my fridge. So let's get started the day. Tea time. Today it's gonna be a tea bag because I got some work to do. It is green tea this morning. How's your coffee, babe?
Lovely. Thank you for the gift.
Welcome to my refrigerator for now. So I'll flip the camera and show you what is happening in here. Are you sure you want to see this? Those who are asking, what's your fridge look like? Are you sure you want to see this mess? Okay, I'm not even going to ask who did this. Breakfast today was yogurt for the children and my husband. You would think whoever used the yogurt, they would empty this and they put it upside down for me, right? And here we start one. So we got a couple of yogurts that I have to take this one out and put it into here, or I might even put it into a small mason jar like this size. This one is empty beads, so I'm gonna have to take that out too. And here are the leftovers that I'm talking about. I have some cheese. A friend of mine came yesterday and put it together, some cheese, tomatoes, basil with vinegar and stuff. So I don't know what this is. This is, oh yes, we had chicken yesterday, so that is that. And I have some spaghetti sauce left. We have some asparagus in here. I have some chicken here, and I have some vegan fermented cashew yogurt here. One of my children can't have regular milk, so that's why I have to do cashew yogurt for her. And this big thing is, we got it from Costco, and it's olives. My husband loves olives. So the first shelf, it's that. And then the second one here, I keep all my cheese, sour cream. Like I said, one of my children doesn't do good with regular cheese. So this is vegan cheese. And here's the vegan yogurt. So I make sure she has some of those. Yes, I am a mom. I have to do that for her too, unfortunately. And as you can see here, it's really messy. I have plenty of raw cheese from Wisconsin. I am in the dairy land. And I have a cream cheese, organic one, an organic sour cream. So that's what's in there. I'm probably gonna have to get that out and clean that area. And then we have, oh, this is perfect. The children can have some rice, and if my husband wants, he can have that. But he has been really eating like me lately, eating more low carb. So we have rice cooked, Hopefully I can warm it up with the chicken when they come back from the hiking today. And then here I have some beef stew. We usually will share with family and friends some of the a cow. We had a quarter cow that's cheaper for us, so I have a couple of unthrown, so that's good. And then one of my children loves hummus. I usually make it for him, but we were at Costco. This is probably sitting here, Sam, 2 weeks. You are the only one who eats it, and you haven't really ate this. It's got a lot. So next time I'm gonna have to, if I buy it made one, I have to get it small amount and not get it from Costco, because nobody else is really eating with you, Sam. And then I have meal plan. This I probably will make lasagna from it. It's butternut squash. So that's what I have. And then I got it out from the freezer. We had a whole chicken and we kind of ripped it up, pull apart. So this was in the freezer. I might make soup next few days. And then let's see, of course, Mama's brownies. By now you guys had that video. So that's what's really happening in here. And then in here I have Ajwa dates. My mother gave it to me. These are good dates that I kept it so long. It's like a healing date, so that has to stay, but this whole thing has to get cleaned up. It's not so bad, honestly, but it is kind of bad right now. And then I have here some celery left. Celery, I use it for cooking meat, more bone broth. And then we have a little bit, see, this whole container should not be in here, but this is what's in here. As you can see, some greens, we have to finish that. And it's microgreens, they are so good for you. So we have that, and it's empty here, so that's nice. I will have to ask my husband and I and the children to eat this and finish it, so that's out of the way. And then my friend, since she came over yesterday, she brought a bunch of cheese. She brought a bunch of tomatoes. So I have fresh tomatoes. This was left over from the tomatoes that she gave it to us. So I'm not going to buy tomatoes, I'm thinking. And then we have some leftover bread that was made almond flatbread. So that's what we had yesterday with her tomato and cheese vinegar. And this, I have to show you, that is my sourdough starter, 7 months maybe. As you can see, I can remove the top, move this area and use the bottom and make bread for my children. Oh, am I good at sourdough starter? I'm telling you. But since I do low carb, I haven't made it, but my starter, if I get it out, I can feed it and get it going again. So that's great. So this area, that's really what's in there. Whoops, I gotta close that. Yep. So that is that. So that's what's in here. And also here, let's get it out. We have some pheasant eggs. So that's just the 4 pieces. I'm gonna have to use it and get it out of the fridge, because otherwise things are looking, well, of course we dumped something here, so it doesn't look so bad, but once a month I have to go in here and clean it. So these eggs will be next to be using it. And then the door, right? Let's start the door. Condiments. I have a lemon that is saying please use me, and I have some rosemary that I need to use. This is what I have for butter. In this area I barely have anything. Remember in my day that I was getting the results, Paleo Mama, this was the dessert is left. It's been sitting here. I have to get that out. And then we have a little bit of cheese. Let's put it here for now. And then here I have duck fat that I saved. This is cheese, salad dressing, and one of the boys, my boys, was doing keto with me, and he bought this for me about 2 months ago. I haven't eaten it. I kept it here for a rainy day because I make my own yogurt. So this has been here for a long time. And then let's see here. We have jalapenos fermented. We have some sriracha. We have some bee pollen that we use. Then we had some mustard, and of course my child who's can't have dairy, she can have eggs, but I bought this once and it's empty. God bless my children. This has to go, it's empty. And then I have here a little bit of mustard too, and here we have some vinegar. So the bottle, I like to keep it because I do my own vinegar and I pour it in here and I can use it there. So all of this is going to be needed to be cleaned because it's really greasy, everything, of course, from my hands. Let's see. This was from Sabrina. She does iron syrups and she sells it. I will put in the description her Instagram. So she made this for a starter and I kept having that. But let's see, she also, here it is, her new bottle. This is an iron, which I also give the children. Sabrina makes it. Sabrina is my oldest daughter. She does vaginal steaming. She's an Ayurveda practitioner. So she's been selling these homemade organic iron syrups for women who need it. This ketchup has been in there for a few months. As you can see, it looks old and it's no fructose corn syrup and stuff. So this is probably gonna have to also go, I'm thinking. This has to go out of the fridge and eat that little garlic or mix it with this other one. We have so many empty things there. And then here, what do we have? This is maple syrup from our trees. We are starting to tap our trees soon. As you can see, it's really dirty, so that's what I need to clean. We have some tartar sauce, which nobody has been using it. And we have some maple syrup. And we have some coconut amino. We have some another coconut secret amino. So I have to get everything out and clean it. That's what it looks like. And then I will show you the freezer as well. And then after I go grocery and fix everything, then I'll show you what I will have for the next 2 weeks. Are you ready for the freezer now? It looks scary in there. There we go, Bismillah. So let's start at the door. We have some organic butter. That's all right. Something fell. What is it? I have kale, right? Yeah, frozen kale from the garden. Yep, it says kale right there. And I have a Swiss chard here. These are they fell out of there. So for now, let's set them here. When I make the soup, the chicken that I have in the fridge that's pulled apart, you know, the pulled chicken, I'm gonna have to put kale and a Swiss chard because we have to finish before the garden starts. So let's go back. I have butter that I bought it from Costco, so that's good. I have raspberries from the garden last year. We have tons and tons, so I might have to unthaw it and make jam from it, right? And then my husband is crazy about this Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, and we can only find them from Atlanta. A friend of my husband gave it to him and he loved it. So last time when we were gonna meet with them halfway in St. Louis, I asked our friend's wife, I said, please get some coffee for him. So she's got, I think, 4 little boxes. So he was so happy. He was like, thank you. I can't find this Jamaican one and I love the blend. So he's got some coffee in there. It's important for us to make our husbands happy, at least mine. So that's what that is. And then here I have something. We have frozen fruits. So I'm hoping, I'm gonna ask them to have it maybe tomorrow for breakfast smoothie. And we have some Costco. We bought cherries. So because last year our cherry trees did not thrive. Our raspberries thrived. I always keep baking soda in it. So the freezer, of course, that does not stink. So let's set that in here for now. What do we have here? As you can hear my voice, I have, you guys maybe know by now, this is a lamb shoulder. My husband and I slaughtered our lambs in our farm and then we package it. So this happened 10/11/22. So this was just the last year. In October time we slaughtered it. So I have to cook that one time. I have a lot. Did you know you can freeze eggs? This is duck eggs. I have to cook that one day. What is this? My husband is good at writing it. These are squash. Yep. Squash that we cut them like a French fries. So we have that. I have something nasty back there. We have also some lamb ribs. Ooh, I hope we finished the deer meat, you all. I have Sister Yasmin's stash. I will open it and show you that. We have some more raspberries, and I have some more raspberries downstairs in the freezer. We have a bunch of ice, and then let's put these here back. I keep a lot of ice because my orchids, they use ice, so I make sure. Well, this is, God bless my children again. They barely have any ice. So when I ask, go feed the plants, they feed them ice, and they don't fill it right. Yep. So let's see these. These, my blessings to my children, they did that. They filled those. So let's put that away for now. I'll open it and show you guys. And then we have a beef stew all over here. We have some, what is this? This is sirloin steak, another one down there. So these are all beef. These are oxtail. So I have to cook that sometime and share it with you guys. So a couple of oxtails. We have a bunch of beef liver. My husband was raised with liver full of iron. So that's good. Let's open and show you what is in here. Show you my little stash. I have stashes everywhere, you all. Oh, talk about having some food issues, right? You guys seen me make some of these. My fat bombs and my yogurt with raspberries and stuff. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of something, so when I want to have some dessert, then it's ready for me, you know. So I'm just gonna put this maybe in a smaller dish and get this big thing out of the freezer. It'll give me a space, you know. So I'm making a space. I just took the big half-a-gallon mason jar and I just put it on the small one. Let the yogurt just drip down. Nothing is gonna go waste, and I will have space in the fridge. Emptied the other jalapenos, so this one is gonna go back into the fridge. And I realized my cover got really nasty, so when they become this bad, I just get rid of them. I cannot use it. So that's what's happening when you ferment things and canning. You have to really pay attention your covers, because this is not going to work another use at all. These, I'm just going to put them into the dishwasher to help me out wash, because this one is also done. I have another beets that I'm saving it for Ramadan. While I work on my tea still, all the leftovers, I got them out, as you can see it. I have a tray. I'm just going to put them in there. There is a quiche here, veggies. There is some rice for the children. Put some chicken on top. This is what's left in the ground meat, so I'm just gonna put them in a smaller dish. So now this is gonna give me such a space. Whenever things are getting small, just put it into a small dish. Like the rice, it was a large dish, now it's small. This is what our first meal is looking like today. The children will have rice and chicken. My husband and I will have the almond flatbread with some of the ground meat and the chicken. We're gonna finish that. We have a quiche, we have some veggies. So that's what we are gonna have today. And if anybody wants more food in the evening, thank God we have still leftovers. So I am not gonna cook today. And God, thank you for providing for us, and please continue to provide for us. And those who don't have, please God, provide for them too. Amen. This is what's going into the fridge right now after I clean it. The jalapeno, I mixed it together, and this is what's left, the yogurt. And all of this is gonna go straight into the dishwasher. Time to clean the fridge now. All cleaned up. Ooh, I'm telling you, I am not a superwoman who can whip everything up, you know. I like to have a cooking day. I like to have a cleaning day. So now I'm able to take this butter, since I have it, and put it into the fridge. I like to put everything that I have and then write it down what we are missing, and then be able to go to the store. And I will put the duck fat next to it so I know to use it. So for now, the fridge is clean and empty. So I will show you after I get back from groceries. I have plenty of space, so this makes me really happy. Since it's not lunchtime yet, and the children and my husband, the dogs, they're all gone hiking, I'm just gonna set this, cover it, set it in the fridge, and then when I know they're about to come home 20 minutes before, I'm just gonna put this into the oven and let it get warmed up. So that will be easy way, and we will all sit and eat it from the same plate, so I don't even have to wash plates today. Today is that kind of day, y'all. Before I go shopping or even shower, I need some support. This is Element Orange Salt. This video is sponsored by Element Electrolytes. Before I talk about it a little bit, I have to support myself. Element is one of the electrolytes that I have been using since I am in this low keto lifestyle, intermittent fasting. Take a break, right? Always picks me up whenever I drink it. I'm sure you guys saw the video that I shared with you that my husband loves their citrus one, and I said, babe, we are chocolate family, we love the chocolate one, but when I taste the citrus one, we had to order a big box. What I like about Elements Electrolytes, it has 1000 sodium, 200 potassium, and 60 magnesium. This is 30 packs. I need to put it into my basket. When you use my link and order a box of Element Electrolytes, you will get a free variety pack. So use my link, it will be in the description. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video. So I'm down here in my fridge and I have a bunch of bone broths made already. So this is where I start shopping. So I'm gonna take, it's all written on it what kind of bone broths they are. So I'm gonna take a chicken one because I have few chicken ones. So I'm gonna take this upstairs in my fridge. Also in this freezer I have some bunch of veggies, so I probably will take those out too and be able to use them. Let's add apples from our trees, so I can use it for my family as well. It's so nice that it's from our trees. It's gonna take a few meats from down here to upstairs and use those also. They're a bunch of ground beefs. So I'll line them up my upstairs freezer. Also, I'm gonna take a sausage, and so sometimes we can eat it with just the beef sausage with just the cheese, you know, and the homemade crackers that I make. So this will take that too. I'm in my pantry now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of jam from our trees because I love homemade jam, and I just add it into my yogurt. So I probably will take one of these. Also, I'll take some sauerkraut. I'll take some hot sauce. These were from our garden also that we canned it, so we can use it for hot sauce as well. Take some beets as well. This is another rhubarb jelly. I'm gonna put it next to the jam. Pickles that we did in the summer as well. These will come in handy. A sauerkraut too. This is one of the ways that I love canning in the summer from our own garden and stuff. Now it comes in handy. It's healthier, cheaper, and I can just keep using them straight into the fridge. The jam and the hot sauce area. After shopping from the farm, this is what we needed, and I asked one of the children, please go to the store for me. So I literally did not go to the store and pick up some berries. So I washed my berries. As you can see, we have blackberries, fresh raspberries, even though I have some frozen berries, and then I have blueberries and strawberries. Even though my husband is American and we are in America, my children literally take a big part of my Somali side that when they eat food, they have to have a banana. So if you ever have a Somali friend coming over, make sure you have a banana for them. So they picked up also bananas for us. We have some heavy cream. This company is from Wisconsin. So heavy cream, we will make our own whipped cream and eat it with the berries. Some mozzarella cheese and cheese sticks for us to snack sometimes when we need it. Also, I asked pick up some Ezekiel bread. Ezekiel bread is great, but of course my children did not want Ezekiel bread. They picked up 2 loaves of regular grain seed bread, so which is fine. I will put one in the freezer and one into the fridge. So I'll show you what I do to the berries so they can last long too. After rinsing them, I just put it in a towel and let it just dry out first. I put all the berries into a glass jar. If you are a single person and you use a paper towel, you can even put paper towel inside and they stay fresh. But remember, my family and I, we just quickly finish it, something like this, in a couple of days. So, and I don't use paper towel, so I just let it dry on the towel, you know, before. Now this is just gonna go straight into the fridge. As I mentioned before, one of my children also can't have the dairy, so I made coconut milk. It will be ready for the week. One of the ways that we know which one is plant-based milk and which one is cow milk. The plant-based, we use green cover most of the time, so that one child knows this is a plant-based milk with the green color, like, you know, the nature. Are you ready to see everything? I was able to shower and chill, and food is in the oven now. So let me show you. Let's open the freezer first. That is what it's looking like. I put all the steaks and the oxtail down, the ground beef and the liver in the middle, leftover of lambs, and these 2 containers of raspberries. I'm gonna unthaw it in the future before the summer comes, make it raspberry jam so you guys can see that too. So that's what the freezer is looking like. On the door, I just kept all the coffee there, extra bread, and the berries. That's what's looking like the freezer. Let me show you in what's happening in the fridge. But I also do my best to have the plant-based milk right there next to the yogurt. Then we know which one it is. So this is what my fridge is looking like all in all right now. The bone broth, the regular milk, and here's yogurt we made already. The plant-based cashew yogurt is back there. Coconut milk is back there. Some of the olives are back there, and the berries are here. And the cheese, the sausage is in here. This week I will make sure we use all these frozen eggs, especially if I'm gonna bake something. I have a bunch of eggs that I frosted, and when we get this season bunch of eggs, I'll make sure to show you that how I freeze eggs for the season, because certain times we don't get eggs. I have my kale going on. I have some of the meat that's unthawing, and we have all the leftovers as we talked about it earlier. And here are all the apples. I'm keeping everything here to use for this week. Unthawing veggies, more of the squashes and zucchinis are in here. So I am working at it, finishing everything that was from the season. So that's what my refrigerator here it's looking like. And the children's fresh bread, I have a loaf there. And I have some flat bread for me right there, so everything is just easy to see. So that's what the fridge is looking like all in all. That's how everything is looking like for now. Don't ask me what it's gonna look like tomorrow or the next day. Welcome to my freezer and fridge. You guys know already we have a little farm here. Have chickens and ducks, so these are fresh eggs from the chickens. These are fresh eggs from the ducks. I don't wash my eggs because I know I will use them right away, so I can keep them when they are dirty for 2 weeks on my counter, which they don't last that long for our family, so I don't buy eggs either. I encourage each one of you to look into gardening. You don't have to have a land like we do. All you need is a porch, and I will share that with you when spring comes on our porch, how we utilize, how we use it. Some of you, I know you don't have a porch either, and it's okay. Look around in your community. There is community gardening, and all you need is to start a couple of seeds, and then you will grow into it, and then you will expand, and then you will learn how to freeze, how to can. As you guys can see, throughout the winter, we just buy few things because we work so hard for the summer. Canning bone broth and everything, eggs. I even freeze eggs, and I will share that with you guys. So please look into your area community garden. You might pay $20 for the whole summer and start your own garden. You teach your children, they will know where their food comes from, and you don't have to put any chemicals on it, and you will be healthier as well. So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give the videos thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, as it helps my channel, and hit the notification bell. And have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you next video. Comment down what kind of videos you guys would like to see. Time for mama to rest. I'm not gonna lie, I have to space myself, take breaks as I need it.